EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Ready,
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And shutting him off, now open field. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. There he goes, left side. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, a pick six on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points in the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to separate and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
And for a while when this play's open, all the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here in Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard. But that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Brady going to go on fourth down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. White is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Now Brady on the bootleg. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from and now they're going to fake it. And he's not able to get away. Garrett sacked. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Up the middle they go with Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After a 1-point game, 7. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now a play fake. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, 30 yards. And the Bucs have come back to make it a 2-point game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On second down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Caught on a touchdown! Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa as his guys are able to extend their lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this a 9-point game. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because
he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this a 9-point game. They're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the... And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Brady going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead is down to 2. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And going deep for Hill. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On play action, now Brady. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 26.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit. And
this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and the lead is up to 5.
Dolphins 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He is going to find Hill here. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they connected on a short pass on 3rd and 1 to pick up the first, opting not to run it. Well, there was a lot of run after the catch all the way into the end zone.
On these short yardage plays, you often get man coverage in the secondary. Not every time, but oftentimes you do. So if you decide to go ahead and throw the ball, once they get away, especially on one like this, short pass, but now he just takes off and goes. How much rack did he end up with at the end of that one? Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. They'll dump this one off here to right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Here's a toss right side with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Brady. Complete right side to Otten. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Brady gives this to White. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Brady. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. From 19 yards away. And the Bucs have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Tua completing this to Waddle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. It was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Brady to throw. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brady. Steps away. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now Brady. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
They give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights and where he was looking to throw. He positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole
and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time now on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brady to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that. Gets through, and now an opening. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones, 89 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the purse.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
To throw is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Verone McKinley. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.